Welcome back to some more FTL Multiverse Mod with me, Daniel, from Dan Has Fun. Last episode, we decided we needed more crew variety. We buy a guy, and then we just let him die of oxygen asphyxiation. Doi! Hopefully it was funny and at least you found it amusing enough to leave a comment or something. We'll try and be less stupid this time, but no promises. Let's go to the Liberated Regions. Thank you very much for the support on the series, by the way. I just enjoy having comments to say hi to and respond. It's a little bit of social interaction. I'm very introverted, but it's nice. Separatist control. So we are going to an NG sector. A very beautifully purpley mauve... What's that like? It's not lilac, it's not lavender. It's a bit pinkier than that. I don't know. Anyway, we'll take the risk, and we lost myself. Good start to the episode, guys. I deserved it. Rip me. Pirate store, let's go take a look. It's always the risk. So, you receive a wideband automated message from a black market nearby. Welcome to our humble trade depot and shipyard. All are welcome, but try any funny business and our 152 automated turret satellites will tear your ship to shreds. Unusual for pirates to place high value in security, but you suppose it makes sense. We'll just shop there, it's fine. We've already salvaged. Can I go find myself? Lanius is interesting. I do want an NG, for sure, but I don't like buying crew. Having said that, we've got cloaking and we're buying that for sure. Get rid of this. We have 70 scrap. What do we want to do? I do love a Lanius crew member. But do I rather have a Separatist NG? The NG just means we can use our drone parts to heal our hull for significantly cheaper. But the Lanius has better skills. But we're not really suffering from being boarded other than when I'm stupid and forget to move myself. I can't believe I'm buying a combat NG, but that's the state of play we're at right now. That's fine. Okay, we will get backup battery hopefully later. Okie dokie. So, what's the game plan now? Separatist NG, you're going to go in the engines. Vampweed, you're going to go back to the doors. I'm sorry, Devolk, you had a promotion for about two seconds. But at least you're still alive. So, I mean, there's that. We can't really afford to do cloaking. We don't have enough reactor going on, but we're just going to have to bounce around. Let's try not to lose any more crew. I could technically put you to be me, but that's not fair. We don't need to do any of that. It's fine. So, game plan. You only have one crew member. If I can murderize you, I'm assuming we just win. You do have drones, although it's a boarding drone of your own, which is interesting. Where you going? Mind control? This would have been great if I'd had an orchid right now. The irony is not lost on me. Your ship is a little bit dangerous, so I'm going to take this crystal and help, and I guess this NG. I'd rather keep somebody in the shield bay, I think. At least we can dodge last minute if we really need to. Definitely open these doors, though, because we don't want to suffocate to death. Do something like that. That'll work. Okay. Game plan. You only have 2 layers of shield, so we don't have to wait for the torch. The torch can just go, go, go. Although it does have no oxygen, so it's not going to be hugely helpful. Really, it'll just be more of a distraction than anything else, I think. Solar Kernel. You're going to go for the drone control, I think, on this occasion. And I can't mind control you in that state. Oh well, thought we'd test. Anyway, that gives me a power back, so we can do this. Turn on our drones. You're irradiated, which is stinky, but it's fine. Yeah, your drone heals in the drone room is the problem, so we need to leave and go literally anywhere else. Which is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go to weapons. And if we can get their drone control off, then their defensive drone can't heal. Okay, I heard it this time. This time we're okay. I promise. That hurt a little bit, but it's gonna be fine. You two go break into there. Turn on the medbay for a second. Okay, they hit a room that nobody was in, which is great. Great news. Come on, let's get it back online. Dodge that. Thank you. Come on, NG, you can do it. This is what I really need you. Okay, get that guy back online with enough power. There you go. We don't mind that they cloak. That's a non-issue for us. It's funny that we spent all this time trying to get the special, you know, special weapon, get cloaking and mind control online, and it's pretty much not doing anything. Your attempts at destroying us have been considerable. I request you do not kill us. No. But we are going to stop with the firing of things that will do damage. Actually, we don't even need to turn these on at this point. Do that. But we do have to be careful because we don't want to take out their weapons. In fact, turn that off. Turn everything off. I want to make sure we don't set anything off. Come on. I know he's in his nano state, so it takes forever to take out, but geez, it's taking forever. I should have cloaked that, but it's fine. Do that instead. Okay, luckily, the only true threat this Separatist ship poses in terms of crew is their drones, and you made quick work of them. I just didn't want to get nothing, potentially. We could have got... Yeah, that offer was pretty poor. Distress beacon. I don't feel like this is the smoothest run to ever go, and partly that's Pepcac, but... We will assist the Separatists. Don't destroy vessel. Okay. Easier said than done, because they do have a clone bay and cloaking and some type of drone. What do we want to do here? Boy Solar Kernel once. Then get those two drones online. Are ghosts immune to mind control? I don't genuinely remember. No, they are not. Okay, perfect. They have a defensive drone. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. So the solar kernel is going to aim at the weapon system because they take more damage than we do. And then we... Nope, solar kernel, go for the clone bay. Or not, because you're going to miss. That's still fine. Because we're going to lose a drone temporarily, but it's not a great big deal. Shoot the clone bay. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Clone bay's offline, so they're going to be distracted. We just want to get out of the way for a second. I want them to chase me for a bit. There we go. Now they're chasing me. So that's fine for a bit. Mind control you. That'll keep you distracted. Go for weapons. Yeah, our drone is so much quicker than theirs. We can just run around them constantly. And then the solar kernel needs to keep going on the clone bay. Okay, so we should be good now. With all the ghosts dead, the Separatists able to reclaim their vessel. Much gratitude, my ship is intact. Why did you give me an old Hermes? That's rubbish. That's being sold. Standard, but powerful missile. Very old and has worse aim. Fool. We are not using it. Close all the doors. Everybody's in the right place, for once. Free Mantis store. We'll go one jump first. Maybe we'll buy some more crew, because I'm stupid. I will do that only because it's a mission I might genuinely be able to do. We're not really that much of a fan of helping the Harmony versus the Separatists. We don't really care, but... Free Mantis are nearby. Various Mantis chatter away about synthetic pheromones and other stereotypical Free Mantis things. One part of the market catches your eye. A vendor offering discounted resources. I mean, we'll check. These seem unusually high. Oh, by how much so? I'm forgetting standard prices. You can probably get him lower to the price of one, but it's unlikely he'll be able to convince both. Fuel is usually a lot cheaper. I am understanding now. Me thinking. I need fuel, so I'll buy it. I get to go to the regular shop. What fire ion? Have I ever seen this weapon? Ion weapons can disable. This one starts fires in the system it hits. Interesting. Takes 2 power. Only fires once. It's a guaranteed chance of fire. That's an interesting weapon. That might work with what we're going for, you know. So it'd be what? Piercing torch, solar kernel. Well, we're definitely selling. Let's get in the bin. I don't think the neural crystal's doing what I want it to do. So if I do this, I would need 6 power to get these all online, and then the 4th weapon eventually is going to have to be something that breaks shields. It's going to have to be. It's inevitable. So some type of like burst laser Mark II. This is too expensive, and it isn't quite what I'm looking for. A flak 2 would be good too. Interesting. This is not the weapon type setup I would normally go for, but I think it's interesting, so we're going to do it. You want a free Mantis or a regular Mantis? Or even a regular NG? Great pilot, we don't need one. Hilarious, great at shields and weapons. Interesting the regular Mantis is so much more expensive than the free Mantis. Interesting. I know the regular Mantis does more combat damage, but they don't have the pheromones. Do we need another crew member? What were you even looking to buy? I don't think we can afford to buy crew right now. I think we're going to have to try and actually improve our ship because we're a little behind the 8 ball. But we're going to have to get one more weapon power for sure. We need to get 3rd level shield soon too. If I go to the link, I then have to come back here and there'll be a dive. So I'm going to say no thank you. We need reactor power too, generally. There's a lot going on. What you get? Oh my word, look how many leeches there are. That's not fun. If I put the leech in the teleporter mind control, will that stop them being able to use it? Let's test. Get the 2 drones online, for sure. Then we have to put this down. Will the fire ion only cause fire damage if it breaks through the shield? I would assume, but I don't know. So we're going to test that out. Aim for weapon, because it's pretty terrifying. Solar Kernel's going to go for shield. You're going to go into the teleporter. Okay, they can still teleport in, although they brought just a regular guy? A poor decision, I would say, is what that is. That is a poor decision. Why would you go for doors first? What are you doing? Get out of doors. Go for weapons. Well, either way, this is working pretty well. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. But we do have to put the solar kernel now to the med bay. Conservative laser's not really going to accomplish anything at the moment. It's fine. You go heal. Okay, good. The med bay is down. And then we can have the conservative laser just keep shooting the shields. And yeah, I think that's fine, because we have our drones attacking the weapons, so that's perfectly fine. Excellent. Medbay's still offline. All of their crew is being just dismantled. We don't need to fire another solar kernel. We don't need to fire another conservative laser. Put fire in the piloting. And they're all toast. We are running a little bit low on missiles, so if I can reduce our reliance on the solar kernel, I think we should. Been doing gangbusters for us, but I think we do want to be a little bit cautious. Yeah, we'll download the data. You mean transfer? And they're like, oh, it's random junk. Rude. You don't have oxygen, so we're definitely not going torch weapon. You don't really have a super scary weapon setup, but you are going to board us with something. It is a boarding drone. Cool. In sensors, that's fine. I've got the heal Faraday, that's smart. Dum 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 dum. Send a couple of guys in there, spread all the rooms so we can reduce the amount of oxygen loss. There you go. Go heal just for a second. Then we'll put oxygen back on. Weirdly, I'm going to say go for, yeah, the clone bay this time. Can't mind control you. So let's do that. And that. You move back. And then we want to do... I just want to see what the fire ion does by itself. Okay, so it just does regular ion. I'm assuming unless you can actually get in. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to fire one solar kernel then at shields. Like that. The fire ion's going to stay on auto fire, that's fine. Battle Bear, you get out, and we're going to switch you with the other crystal. Beautiful. Conservative laser can go for weapons. Like that. And now we're fine. Okay, so we can see what's going on. Everything's going to be A-okay. You need to heal up, so I'm going to get you to wander over. One of our drones did go down, but that's fine. Conservative laser can now go for drones. The fire ion can just go for shields. It's fine. What on earth is happening here? I can't even tell you. Boarding drones come over to us, but it's gone into the med bay, so that is a poor decision that they made. Get back into weapons. Yeah, I don't know what this buddy's doing, but he's having a bad time. That's all I can tell you. I think it's because of the crew that spawned back in there, I think. We're going to have to shoot that down, because we want that to not be repaired. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. That's funny and stupid. That is dumb. Okay, good. So the energy's gone down. That's all we had to do. It just took an embarrassingly long time to accomplish. Close all the doors up because the breach is pretty much fixed. Everybody move back to their place of origin. Thank you kindly. We're going to have to go pretty quickly, I think, to that quest because I want to get to that distress as well. Oh no, lots of talking. A Harmony and a Separatist ship are facing off. Surprisingly, there's no battle going down. Instead, they're talking. They're just squabbling with each other. Okay. Tell them violence is the only solution. And encourage the conflicted energy to play basketball. You know we're going to do it. They gave us a drone part. I didn't think that was the most financially viable option, but it was the funniest. So that's why we did it. Let's go to the quest so we don't run out of missiles. You remember the NG's orders to capture the ship without destroying it, knowing you'll have to kill their crew to do so. Okay, we don't need the solar kernel here, we need the torch. We need to do that. Get the drones online. There's only 2 of them. I don't see a defensive drone that was going to shoot us down anyway, so that's fine. They do have a door system, which is a little annoying. So I guess what we'll do is we'll break the oxygen first. I didn't mean to hit cloaking, I meant to hit mind control. It's fine. Auto-fire the fire ion. Mind control the pilot. So that'll drag the other NG away, so they'll start squabbling with each other. Perfect. They have 2 defensive drones, so this will keep them otherwise engaged. The torch beam can then do... I want to hit the drone control. That'll do. Something like that will keep them distracted. And the conservative laser, I want to shoot the drone down. Oh, I missed. Of course I did. Bad timing, but it's fine. There it is. This is why we getting that Battle 2 drone's been really helpful, because it can really win a fight by itself. They can't hurt us, so I can just do this. Get some more dodge power going on. They still have all their drones online. How? How has that happened? My smaller drone is toast, that's okay. If I can take down their bigger one, we can then just have fire do the rest. Something like that. See, here's the thing, I don't even want to take out their oxygen, but I can't get out, so I'm just gonna have to. Something like that. Yeah, they're repairing the drone control so quick. There must be a drone control in here, like a defensive drone or something. And they're both in nano mode, so we can't mind control them. So we want to... fire ion and conservative laser on the drone control. See if we can get enough fire in here to do some damage. And both drones are ready again, so let's go. Why do you insist on going in a room I don't want you to be in? Just the way it be, I guess. This is just going to take a very long time. We're going to win eventually, I think. There we go. So the fire in the engine room's gone through. Having successfully killed the crew of the Separatist ship, you're left with 2 options. The NG have not arrived yet, but you can either scrap the ship... No, we're going to wait. We got a drone and a full heal and the Harmony Likers. Again, we're not going to be using this drone, but it's fine. Let's go to the distress beacon. 143 scraps. Yeah, borderline for what we need, I think, to get the next level of things up. What you got going on? You're going to attack us with a drone, and we have a clone bay and a drone control of your own. Do something like that. You only have 2 layers of shield, so we don't have to worry about the solar kernel. And your weapon setup's not the scariest thing in the world either. We're going to do something like that. Okay. You have no door system, which is preferable. If you want to ion intrude that room, that is absolutely fine with me. If that keeps you distracted, that's okay. And we can't mind control him anyway because he's in his nano mode, so excellent. You do you. You should probably come over to a room where you're going to matter, though. It's funny, after all this, I'm like, I want to test the fire ion, and then it's been completely irrelevant because nothing has needed fire. Oh, dear. Well, that's annoying. Ioning our drone control is a little bit irritating. Now you're back online, so it's not too bad, but still, a little bit annoying. So we can take out the... There we go. Take out the clone bay. Now we can just beat up the engine, because we don't really care if the battle drone is still alive. That's not that pertinent to us, but the NG is, for sure. There we go. He's toast. He did take 2 damage right at the end, which is very rude, but it's fine. So we need to open up all of our doors on the ship. We're going to have to play the waiting game for a second. Come on. Give me some oxygen. Are you seriously telling me we don't have enough oxygen on the ship to do that? Okay, there we go. You go heal. You go heal. It's because I don't have an orchid anymore. I wonder what happened to him. Aye. We don't talk about that. Oopsie poopsie. Close all the doors. Everybody back to their station. Yeah, this is a very different run to what I'm usually doing. I'm not accustomed to all this micro, as you can tell, because I'm not very good at it. To the exit! 175 scrap. We should probably do something with that. You guys know I don't want to buy crew, but I'm a sucker for buying crew. Separatist Engie is certainly tempting. I mean, the Mantis for 27 scrap is tempting as well. That's really cheap. It would be helpful if we're boarded. I guess I'll get the Mantis. It's funny that he's good at piloting because we're totally not going to use him for that purpose. I mean, we don't really have anything for him to do, so I guess he's going to sensors. But it means we don't have to think ever about making our battle drones defensively inclined. So, what do we do now? So, we want a lot of things. Drone control is fine. We want one more weapon, but it's 85 scrap. We want level 3 shields. That is 120 scrap. Ideally, I'd have more cloak, but that's not happening right now. And I would quite like to get this... Well, I'm not going to get the scrap recovery arm at this point. I guess I'm going to do... No, I'm not going to do that for now. I'm going to do this instead. I can't afford to do the reactor power for it, though, so... all these options suck. Might be a bit of a loose cannon pick, but I'm going to increase mind control. And go to the hunting grounds. Ooh, bit different. So we'll have some very colourful looking ships here. This sector, according to your database, belongs to both the Three Mantis and the Zoltan Ministry simultaneously. A battleground between the two, after the Zoltans refused the Free Mantis refugees' entry, the Free Mantis attacked full force and captured several sectors of their own. This sector appears to be revered in favour of hunting Zoltan citizens out of spite. Oh. Oh. This is a pretty dangerous ship in terms of boarding, but we're going to try and talk through maybe. The Warlord Guard is protecting the entrance, likely to prevent Zoltan ships from entering. Scan show Federation, welcome, but hope you don't mind, must search ship for Zoltan. Well, we used to have one, but we were stupid. Let's agree, because I don't want anti-ship batteries dealing with us too. Zoltan's store after he's looking... He didn't look very hard, did he? Oh dear, I guess we'll go to the Zoltan store. Sell this drone we're not going to use. We will see his wares. Let's do our salvage operation. We got a great result out of it. We're not going to be using this, and it's 28 scrap. Augment of the day? Don't think so. Long-range scanners are good, but it's a bit late game for it, I think. I don't think we want to buy any of this stuff. But the extra scrap was helpful. 110 is not enough for the next level of shields. A separatist store. What are we looking for? So if I go to a store, I'm looking for what? I don't think we're really looking for anything, so I don't think that's a worthwhile jump. I'm an obsessive for going to stores, but we don't need it. The Free Mantis haven't reacted well to the Zoltan's aggressive resistance, but the ship at this beacon appears to have taken that to the next level. Yeah, they are very unhappy. The Zoltan kill ship. We'll hail them. And have a stretch while I'm at it. Oh! Federation have come to admire a brilliant arsenal of disgusting Zoltan piglet murder. If wanted, we share tech with you, so you may murder Energy Freak too. Interesting. So, hard light bypass allows crew teleportation and mind control to work through super shields. It is a pretty good choice for us, but I'm very curious about their large beam weapon. Yeah, this is Zoltan Deleter. Cherished weapon that murders Zoltan fast, but not to kill us, that rude. If Federation want gun, they must prove worthy. Okay. Oh! Then let daunting battle begin. We probably should have taken the Zoltan bypass, but this is more fun. So they have a battery. Yeah, this is the weapon of choice. We are going to try and murderize them. Thank goodness we got another Mantis crew member. Get our boarding drones to do boarding things. Is this a solar kernel target? I'm going to say no, because the conservative laser can knock down some of the shield level. We do have a lot of bombs going on, so we're going to have to dodge at least the first batch of those, I think. I need more reactor power, that's what I need. Do that, then. Where are you planning to board? Do I want to mind control you immediately? Probably, because I'll slow you guys down. They're boarding an empty room. That is a terrible decision that they made. This NG is going to bravely run away, I think. But he's not going to do it yet. I need to take out the cloning bay, but they do have doors, so maybe this is... This probably is a solar kernel moment, just for that for now. You can stay in this room then. Oh, you're in the clone bay. Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. Okay. Do we still shoot it? Probably yes, I think is the answer. Fire Ion can auto-fire on their shields, that's fine. And then the conservative laser doesn't need to fire yet. You're coming in, we're going to cloak that. You're going to run away. We're going to open those doors. Like that. That will slow them down massively. Excellent. So their cloning bay is offline. Go for their weapons. He's going to, yeah, kick the bucket. That's all on fire, so eventually once this door goes down, we'll be able to wander through. The conservative laser still really doesn't have much to do, but I guess we'll do it just to try and help the ion weapon. Okay. One Mantis made it in. Good for it. Oh, wow, look at those pheromones go. Solar kernel doesn't need to fire anymore. We can just go for torch and do that. Okay, he's now toast. Close the doors. We can't dodge that. But it's okay. You've killed off the entire Free Mantis crew, but now there's no one left to give you the weapon. Are you kidding me? It's right there! You attempt dismounting it from the ship, but it breaks once you've torn the hull. Oopsie daisy. Well, I guess we'll never know. You should probably heal before you leave, in fact. Oops. We really should have got the Zoltan shield bypass, but it was just so tempting to see what would happen there. As if we can't scrap more from that ship. I mean, look at it. I'm throwing some... I can't believe it's... I cannot believe that we can't get any of that stuff. I think we go to the merchant, and then we make a decision on how we're going to spend all our scrap. I think. This system appears to be primarily empty, save for a singular Free Mantis vessel. They're panicking, though nothing on their ship seems out of ordinary. Hail them? They probably have a Zoltan on board. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We doomed, royally screwed. Very oh no, not good. Zoltan Mantis working together, sent massive fleet, attacking Freddy, grand leader of ours. This truly end of Free Mantis, all is doomed. Can we help you? You help, most wonderful, yes. Take coordinates, hurry, hurry, not time to lose. The Mantis transmit the coordinates of a Mantis bishop. This ship must be the one keeping Freddy captive. Oh, one more, many thanks. This Mantis then transmits more coordinates, this time of a Zoltan cruiser. This ship must be the one leading the attack. So we have to deal with both? How do we want to do this from a jumping perspective? So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then we might... no, we should be okay. I think that's okay. We still want to get to the merchant first. I think that's still the correct decision. Oh, wow, look at this pretty sector. Indeed, it appears the Federation vessel's gotten into conflict with some Free Mantis. Should I not be helping the Federation? Yes, the Free Mantis don't like us as much, but it's literally our job. They have mind control, we have mind control, they have not a terrifying ship going on. There you go, unmind control. We can do that, get the drones online, we know the drill. We do want to fire the conservative laser and the ion immediately so the torch can get through. And they'll pretty much be in sync, so the ion will fire twice before the torch can go. Where are you going? Ooh, drone control. We don't like that as a room that you've chosen. I think I'd rather do this. Oh, interesting. They're trying to break out. Odd decision. You have doors, which is quite annoying, but it's fine. Good, I fire ion completely missed. Good effort. Get out. Oh, he nearly got roasted on the way. Ooh, no, 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 no. Get you online. They shot out oxygen, which is annoying, but not critically terrible right now. You being mind-controlled, though, sucks a big one. Because we're probably going to lose that crew member. There's not much I can do about it, either. Ah! Oh, no, I can unmind control. What are you doing? Be smart. Don't be dumb. Get in there. Turn the mind control on. You two get... Oh. I was going to say, get blocked, but what was I going to do? I guess the engine's going to have to go in there. Okay, their pheromones are on. They should wear out soon. Why can't you move in there? I was going to say, you can. There's their clone bay going on. Torch can go. You can do something like that. Set everything on fire. Breaching that engine sucks. Go in there and heal. Get in there and heal. Oh, it's because you're here. So you do that. You get in. You're in a room by yourself, so we'll deal with you in just a second. Please don't break my piloting. I need that for piloting exams. Well, this is spicy. There's a lot going on here. But we are seeing that we just don't have a lot of attack power. If our boarding drones have to deal with doors, we're in a really bad place. Why are these guys both mind-controlled? What? How did this happen? What is going on? You go over there, repair that. You, I guess, stay piloting for now. You need to go in there and suffocate to death, please. Thank you. Now who's mind-controlled? It all looks fine. Okay. Yeah, he's going to suffocate to death. That's okay. Clone bay's down. There we go. Okay, we should be fine. After all that, we should be fine. There we go. Contact the Federation ship. We got a lot of scrap, so it was definitely worth it, but it still sucked. Open all the doors. You go repair. Heal. Heal, heal. Whew! Spicy encounter. Perfect. And thank you, Hearthwind and Dree Kozart, for repairing the engine while you waited. Yeah, turns out buying that Mantis was very important. I didn't realise how important it was going to be, but it turned out it was very. Okay, 206 scrap. Get to the merchant, please. Sell a bunch of drone parts. We have so much money now. Oh my word. He has ether drones and ether weapons. Okay, well this might change the game completely with how we're going to deal with things. Maybe we're going to go completely away from boarding drones. What the heck is this? Eradicator Mark 1, a powerful weapon of destruction predating any modern beam, which does massive amounts of damage. Charge time 18 seconds, which is a little bit longer than the halberd, I think. Guaranteed breach. Ooh! Then we have the Harbinger Mark 1. We've seen this before. This is a great weapon too. This is a Burst Laser Mark 2, which also is a Hull Laser Mark 2. They're kind of glued together with a massive breach chance as well. These are some crazy weapons. We're going to probably go for a full tool. What is this? 174 scrap. Ancient defense technology that fires at any incoming projectiles. Reload 100 milliseconds. That's really quick. So that is like the ultimate defensive drone. Plasma drone. Armor plasma does damage with ion and system damage. Okay. Then we know we've seen a Mender before. And then there's payload teleporter. It appears to be much stronger than common bombs. Uses one missile. Does 4 system damage, 45 crew, and there's a guaranteed breach. This is cool, but I don't think we have enough missiles in conjunction with the solar kernel. I think we're going to get this crazy drone. We're going to say, thanks for helping offensive drones, but no thank you. Put the Overwatcher in. And then it won't let us buy another one of these, because that would be insane. Like, could you imagine buying both? But I think this is what we do. So we now have, like, the ultimate defense play. And that gives us the opportunity to... I mean, I'd love to get an Eradicator Mark 1, don't get me wrong, that would be amazing. But I think the Overwatch is the way to go. They only let you buy one because it'd be broken if you could buy a couple. What this means, though, is we're just going to have to rejig our weapon setup when we get the opportunity. But I think that's what we should do. Yeah, now we are completely safe. And we have a redundant power for our drone control. It isn't clear what you're looking for at first, or what you're even looking at. It's going to be minimal power signatures, and one of the engines miraculously is still running, but you aren't sure if anyone's actually alive. I'm just going to scrap it. And they're going to be like, oh, we're going to deal with you. Hi, kitty. Yeah, we're doing FTL. Yeah, we are. Come here. Oh! Say hi. Oh, he's purring away. Hi, Cheebers. It's Cheebers! Not meant to be over here, though, but, you know. Cat's gonna do cat things. Silly kitty shape. Okay, what does this ship have going on? Mind control. They're gonna board us. That is a lot of Mantis crew. Oh my wordy. Okay. Well, at least we're gonna be defensively pretty safe. This might be a quite long fight. Would be my suggestion. And we can't turn the solar kernel on yet if we want all this stuff, but I think we do this, that, because the solar kernel needs to do something. I think we start off aiming for their clone bay, and then we're just going to attrition them out. Mind control our NG back. We're going to start suffocating you immediately. Then when you get in there, the crystal might be able to win the fight. Wow, that's a weird looking drone if ever I've seen one. I hope this is as good as it sounds. It sounds like just an Omni drone on steroids. Okay, that's down. You're now going to switch to shields. They are going to board us with 4 Mantis at once. That's terrifying. Oh my goodness, it's crazy good. Okay. And then we want to do conservative laser on anything. Oh, it didn't hit both times. That sucks. If it hit both times, we could have used the torch. Whoa, that's a lot of crew. 1, 2, 3. Make sure the med bay is on, which it is. Stop mind controlling my dude. Pheromones for days. Pretty scary. Come on, conservative laser, shoot the blooming thing. I'm having to pause constantly because I'm trying to keep tabs on everything. Okay. They need to be shot. I don't actually mind them boarding me constantly, that's fine. But I want their weapons to be on fire, which it is. And then do something like that. So I need to make sure that their clone base stays on fire. But I think at this point we don't need the solar kernel, we need the fire ion. And just have that fire at weapons. Okay. Close all the doors. We need to flip you in there. The slug can come back out. I know, we're taking some shellacking. You two are going to switch. This mantis can now come in. Like that. Perfect. And you are going to go into a room and suffocate. See you later. Okay. I think we're okay at this point. No. So we're going to turn off the conservative laser. We are going to turn off the fire ion and just let the torch do the rest. Okay. We are safe. I'm just making sure I haven't done anything stupid. You get back. Actually, you come in here temporarily. Like that. You can go back. You can heal. The only problem we're going to have is that if all of their crew... if all of their things break down from fire, I'm actually going to blow the ship up by accident. But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Yeah, you can see that this is now running down, but he's toast. Whether it had to be this way or not, circumstances led you to eliminating the Free Mantis crew. You may as well scrap their ship. Thank you for the 48 scrap. Everybody heal up. Oh, it's been a dicey crew to be on. I don't know how Mr. Battle Bear, Feladay, Hearthwind, and DeFalk are still alive. Oh, that ship went splody. You love to see it. Everybody move back. Nice. 237 scrap. We should... do 1, 2, 3... oh boy, okay. I guess we're just sharing then for now. I think this is the way to go. We need our 3rd level of shields up, that's pretty apparent. Although, having said that, our Overwatcher drone is doing gangbusters. And because we have 17 drone parts, we don't really have to worry about using them too aggressively. Ooh, hi Zoltans. You arrived at the coordinates given, where you find a strangely coloured monk cruiser. On your video screen appears a colourfully robed monk, probably some prestigious prophet of sorts. That's a cool looking ship, just letting that soak in. I foresaw you coming here. You have come to kill us in the name of the barbaric mantis labourers that you continue to manipulate for your own gain. Truly sad, but it matters little, as the great Eye has promised me thou shalt not be alive much longer. Isn't murder against the monk lifestyle? Well, yes, but I'm sure the Great Eye won't mind, and holy texts can always be appended. Besides, I won't be the one killing you, my men will. Okay, buddy. Get my one whole point, because I don't know what we're going to see here. So we have Zoltan Peacekeepers, which are pretty dangerous. Mind Control. Clone Bay. Some monks, but a lot of Peacekeepers. Okay, and at least they can only board us 2 at a time. So we're not playing mind control tech. We are definitely getting the drone up. Absolutely. And let's just see where they start. Mind controlling my mantis is very rude. You're in the shield room. Okay. Well, that's pretty annoying. Because it's hard to gas out. But I think we're going to do it anyway. We're just going to distract them for a minute. They have an ASB as well. Oh. And they have a super shield, so that's going to change my game plan slightly. The torch is just going to have to rake. Can I not hit those 4 rooms? Surely I can. Really, you're gonna make me fight this out? There you go. Need to take out their clone bay as soon as possible, and the Conservative Laser just has to fire on something. Hindsight makes me think maybe I should have got the another layer of weapons instead, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Hindsight's a wonderful thing and all. You 3 run away to the med bay. Those guys should suffocate pretty quickly, and if they come into the med bay, that's also fine. They didn't. Perfect. Let's try and cloak through the ASB. Yep, there we go. Perfect. 1 guy. It's a regular Zoltan. Not even going to bother competing with him. That's fine. Everybody move back to where they need to go. That crew are just going to keep coming back right now because they have a clone bay, but we're going to get there eventually. As you can see, they now only have 2 layers of shield, so we can really start mashing. Shame our Overwatcher can't shoot down the ASB, although it looks like it tried. Okay, good. So that Zoltan's bit the dust. Well, probably be coming back, but you know what I mean. Empty room. That's fine. Stop mind controlling my Mantis. I know he's cool and all. Steven's a cool guy. Oh, they're coming back to the exact same room. Okay. I guess you guys didn't learn your lesson, did you? Why don't you listen, old man? Okay, that's done. I thought that was the ASB that's coming, it's fine. Did I just lose a guy? I did, I just lost a crystal. They broke through at the last second. Oh! Oh, boy. Oh. Holiday, I'm sorry. Oh. Man, I'm doing a bad job looking after crew. Stop murdering each other. Stay there till you can heal. Holy crap, holy. That's not an empty room, but it might as well be, for all it matters. And the ASB missed. Oh my goodness. We are going to win this fight, eventually, but at great cost, apparently. Probably get the solar kernel on just to end this fight quicker at this point. I don't know why I did that, but that's fine. Go in there and stun all the crew. There you go. Now he's going to die in the fire. Conservative laser aim for the oxygen. Oh wow, the ASB missed again. We've been lucky on the ASB front. I'm curious what happens if we just murder all the crew, but I don't think we're going to get there either way. Yeah, we have 1 hit point left on the entire crew, so I don't think that's happening, but there we go, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, no, how could this be? The eye never lies. A lot of scrap. The ASB in the distance stops as the Zoltan fleet falls silent. Well, now the Prophet's dead, we'll just have to leave, I guess. No one really cared about the Free Mantis other than him anyway. Okay. Several Free Mantis chipped in, applauding you. Federation did it, liberated us from attackers. They save all Free Mantis from Zoltan Plague. Hero, chant for them. So we got 51 scrap, a full heal, upgraded our weapons by 1. And wow, that was a big deal. So I'm sorry, Faraday, but that might even be worth it still. Oh, I wish I hadn't lost that member of crew, though. That still sucks. Now I don't have a shield guy. And everybody on this ship is terrible at shield, so I guess we're going to have to just hope we can buy one. So for me to power everything up, I would need 2 more, 3 more power, but 1 is the med bay, so realistically it'd be 2 like that. Oh, I would run out of reactor power, something fierce. And we only have level 1 cloaking. And we don't even have level 4 shield. Oh, this is an expensive ship to run. Anyway, we've already come this far. We're going to go take the bishop out as well. We could disable their engines, but we're not going to. We definitely do want the solar kernel, though. So you are going to board us with something, I imagine. And I'll be fine. Solar kernel can go for shields. Fire ion can go for drones. Conservative laser can go for weapons. Why not? It doesn't really matter. Oh, it's an anti-boarding drone they have. That's fine. That's probably the least scary of the drones it could be. Let's cloak through that, please. Or not. I mean, the drone did the work, but that's fine. Mind control the pilot. And yes, now there's a lot of fire, which is what we're looking for. Lots and lots of fire. Turn off the solar kernel. That's fine. No, actually, fire 1 more at the drone. No, I tell a lie. Shoot at the med bay. And then we can use the fire to fail to hit the room I'm looking for. Let's try it. There we go. Okay, yeah, now they're in all kinds of problems. Turn off the solar kernel. Turn off the conservative laser. The fire ion can go to, I don't know, oxygen for all it matters. No, got an engine. Somebody's sitting in there. There we go. Now they are toast. Delicious, on fire toast. This is not the way of peace. If you desire to ever know enlightenment, you must release us with a fair trade. No? How about no? Thank you for the 52 scrap. Next stop's the bishop. What do we want in the meantime? I'm going to say, power up these doors. Maybe get 1 level of autopiloting too, just in case we end up having to move the slug away. You arrived at the coordinates given where you find a very well-armed bishop vessel. On your vid screen appears a Mantis bishop, one of Queen Diddly-Doo-Dah's own ruling sovereigns. We're going to hail them. Ugh, Federation, Phil. The Zoltans promised no interference. If you want to fight, so be it. If you want to save Freddy from them, you'll have to kill the crew, which could prove to be quite the challenge. I don't think it's quite as bad as it sounds. It's not going to be easy, however, they don't have mind control this time. Thank goodness. They do have a med bay, they do have a teleporter, and they have a lot of crew that are all very dangerous. We're going to do this first. That's going to keep them busy for a bit. They have 1 guy coming in. Good luck to you. We are definitely just going to suffocate you. We are not even touching that with a 10-foot pole. Conservative laser. Solar kernel. Oh my word, that's a Hades missile. That's pretty not fun for us. And then we'll have to aim for the med bay afterwards. And see what state we're at when the torch fires. I'm hoping our drone will shoot down the Hades missile. Okay, the torch can fire. Do something like that, please. Okay, I'm not even going to run the risk of the drone hitting that. I'm just going to get out of the way. I do not want anything to do with that. Mantis is going to be having a pretty bad time. Solar kernel go for the med bay. And then the laser can go for the weapons. Okay, now they're in big trouble. Turn off the conservative laser. The torch needs to ensure that we set the weapons room on fire. So we want to do like that, for example. The solar kernel doesn't need to fire yet. Fire ion can just go for the med bay. Really slow them down. Yeah, they have fire for days. If they want to board us, we're going to let them board us, because that's quicker to kill them. Thank you for shooting the Hades missile down, Mr. Drone. I appreciate it. I'm not even going to bother defending against that. We're just going to let you get stunned. Yeah, and then suffocate. That's fine. So, virtually everything is on fire at this point. Good. So he's toast. In fact, the torch should probably come down here now. I didn't set any fires? Really? Huh. Rude. Yeah, I shouldn't have oxygen. That'll be one way to go. Just suffocate them to death. There we go. Now he has a fire to contend with. So he's toast. He's on fire and he's toast. Roasted bugs. Delicious. The last of the Mantis warriors has fallen, and the bishop vessel comes to a halt. You dig through the cargo bay of the bishop ship and find a prison hold. One cell is marked by a crudely written document describing its prisoner as Dumb Stupid Free Mantis Leader Man. That sounds like Freddy. You pry open the prison cell, only to be greeted by an elegant and well-composed Free Mantis sipping tea through an antique human teapot. He speaks to you in a suave and unnaturally human voice. Ah, friends, welcome to my most, humble abode. Yes, quite humble indeed. Would you care to join me? Come, have a seat. You can have my chair. My biology is not well suited for sitting anyways. Are you Freddy? Why, yes, technically, this is the name I go by. A long time ago I met a man, a kind man, and I taught him my language. In return, he taught me this. He struggled to say my name, so he gave me a new one. My real name has too many syllables. It brings an unpleasant taste to my tongue, so please call me Freddy. You seem unusually well-spoken for a mantis. Well, yes, we could all speak this well if we gave ourselves a proper education and didn't rot our brain cells away with pheromones. I'm one of the original founders of the Free Mantis. Yes, I know, I'm quite old. But make no hasty assumptions, I'm as skilled a fighter as they come. Just let my armour be evidence. These claws have laid waste to some of Buddy Boy's finest bishops. And we unlocked a ship. Yeah! Now then, without further ado, you've come here to rescue me, yes? You waste no time waiting for you to respond. Let us hurry. I wish to linger as little as possible in this dank cave of suffering. I do hope you have tea aboard your vessel. A good fellow. We need to look at this man. This. Freddy, Free Mantis Elder, one of the original founders of the Free Mantis movement, and one of the last few Mantis capable of acting like a normal person. So he still has the pheromone ability, and he gives all allied Mantis crew in the room synthetic pheromone ability. It doesn't stack. Great combat damage, is still a reasonably good repairer, takes less damage from crew combat, learns skills much faster, and is very... Oh my god, he's just awesome at everything. Oh my goodness me. Oh, Freddy, I am very impressed with the cut of your jib. I guess you're being our shield guy. I mean, you start with F. Maybe this is Feladay in disguise. I don't know. Anyway, that is probably... might be the coolest crew member we've ever unlocked, in my opinion. I'm so glad we did that full quest line. Not just for the ship, but he is awesome. Yeah, let's explore. Critically damaged civilian carry ship is nearby. I am not going in there, because I know in my luck I will lose the guy I just got. Nope. Sorry about that. And next sector, we can either go to the Irgen Republic capital or the Black Market. And either way, potentially a ship. And I don't remember if we've been to either. I don't know. We'll have to decide where we're going to go next episode. Please do stick around. That would have been a heck of an episode, this one. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.